Brook moved into the starting lineup today, and we talked to Bobby after shoot around, and he just kind of mentioned the idea that, like, I know Brook's the starter, and I signed here knowing there's the starter. I came back knowing that he's the starter. But Bobby started 65 games this year, played really good basketball, and he's still okay with it. Just what have you learned about Bobby and kind of his willingness to do what's best for the team over the years?
He's a winner. He's unselfish. He knows his role. He know when Brook went down, he's going to take the starting role, and he was ready. Played great for 65 games, as you said. But now Brook is back. Obviously, that's I cannot have much focus on that. Who's going to start it? Who's going to come off the bench? At the end of the day, it's like we trying to win. That's in coach's hand. But at the end of the day, I know like Bobby's okay with anything. Like he's here to win. And if he comes off the bench, he's going to be one of the best players of the bench. He's going to give us that. He's going to give us that energy. He's going to score the ball for us. He's going to give us the boost that we need off the bench. And he's unselfish. Like he's a winner.
With Brook back, you guys can now play really big. I think you had to line up Serge, Bobby, and you out on the floor together tonight. What does it mean for you guys to be able to play big again?
Oh man, it's great. Brook is a cheat code. He can rebound the ball. He can score the ball for us. He can make threes. His defense is unbelievable. He's just making it tough for everybody that comes in the paint. I'm so happy that he's back, and just sometimes me, Brook, and Bobby being out there, or me, Brook, Sergio, me, Serge, Bobby. It's amazing. We're big. We're capable. We can shoot the ball from three. We're being physical. Nobody can get in the paint. We can rebound the ball and just space the floor and just play basketball. I think all of those three guys are great basketball players. Know how to read plays, make good decisions. So whenever we're on the floor like that, we just try to play basketball.
To follow up on that, Giannis, I mean, in some of those situations, you're the one bringing it up and handling, initiating the offense, and I know you're comfortable with that. But does it change at all when it's Bobby and Serge, or it's bigger guys as opposed to 2 or 3 different shooters, or traditional shooters, if you will, smaller guys?
It change.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, Bobby and Brook and Serge can shoot. Doesn't change. And obviously they can go for the offensive rebound also. They can post up. We can crash the board and get so many offensive rebound and play. No, it does change. I still try to make good decisions as much as possible, and no, it does change.
Kristen played tonight. What I guess, how did you see Grayson maybe pad a little bit off the bench? Some of the other Wes kind of fill in some of that scoring role.
Very well. I think Grayson started the game was extremely aggressive. Tried to get downhill, tried to get to his spots. I think Pat came in, give us that boost that we needed, made some shots from the corner, space the floor for everybody. Wes was defending, DeMar DeRozan the whole game, and I don't think he sent him to the free throw line. He was so solid with him, showing his hands, just putting his body in front of him. And, you got to live. He's going to make a lot of tough ones, and you got to live with that. Drew was being Drew. Drew was being aggressive, making good decisions, getting downhill, getting everybody involved, guarding Zach. Like everybody was doing the job. Obviously we knew that Chris wasn't playing, and Chris is like a big part of our team and what we do here. But at the end of the day, even with the team that we have, we're good. We're a great team, and we understand that. But we knew that we had to guard. So now we have to come here with the mindset to guard, and hopefully we're gonna figure it out.
In that regard, coming back home the last 10, 11 games of the regular season, what do you want to kind of accomplish this last couple handfuls of regular season games before you start the postseason? And how did this kind of set that up?
Great game. Obviously Chicago, it's a great team, but just keep playing good basketball. That's all. Just keep playing good basketball, keep building good habits, getting ourselves ready, mentally and physically for the big journey that we have ahead of us. That's pretty much it. We just got to do the right things, and hopefully it's going to pay out at the end of the day. And whatever happens, as long as we do the right thing, the last 9, 10, whatever games we have, you can live with that.
Drew was talking about how Brook has this ability to guard two people at once. So like the guard coming off the screen, he can show there, but also protect the rim. And you're in those positions sometime. How difficult is it to?
I can't do what Brook does. You know, Brook, he's unbelievable. Like he can literally guard the ball handler, you know, and then the roller at the same time. Like he's done it so much in his career, and he's really good at it, you know. And he knows that behind him, he has Bobby, he has Serge, he has me. That if the pass is to his man, like we gon' rotate, and it's easier for him to do his job. But like as I said earlier, he's a cheat code, you know. Like just having Brook out there, it's amazing, you know. Like we took him for granted for a lot of years. I'm not taking him for granted no more. You know, I appreciate that he's able to be healthy out there with us, and he's having fun. He's playing hard, and hopefully we can build good habits with everybody together. With Brook being back and starting, and Bobby coming off the bench, just keep building that good habit and get in a good place and get ready for the playoffs. Playoffs too far. Let's get ready for Washington.
Following up on that, sort of the last stretch, 10 and 11 games, you got Brook back.
11?
I don't even know what it is, something like that.
Oh
10.
my God. I'm tired, man.
Well, how encouraged? I guess my question is, how do you feel having Brook back, Pat back, your team is kind of back together in the way you guys are playing? Do you feel like you're in a good spot?
I feel playing good basketball. You know, obviously in Minnesota, they played really well. They made a lot of shots. They had like 140 points or something. I don't remember. Like they played great, but like I think we've had a good stretch after the break. Like we're playing good basketball. We at the end of the day, like nobody has a contract with winning. You know, like you cannot step on the floor and say, "Oh, we're gonna win every time." Like it's impossible. You know, but at the end of the day, we know that the effort is there. Now our effort is there every single night. You know, win or lose. So we're in a good place.